Hi everyone, Caroline here. Okay, I'm going to be doing a card today that will be suitable for Mother's Day, new baby boy or new baby girl, and you know, or even a first birthday, something like that. And I'm going to be using Bijou and Gus. I mean, I know Gus is a boy one, but we're not telling anybody we've turned him into a girl. So, but tell you what, be nice for Father's Day, wouldn't it, as well? How super would that be? So let's get started. I'm going to start with the vine branch. Like that. Now I need to make sure that Gus will fit on there. Okay. This card I'm doing is 6.5 by 6.5. So I need to make sure it's down far enough for Gus to sit on there. Which looks perfect, doesn't it? That looks perfect. So pop that down there like that. And I'm going to do the branch in the acorn, Versifying Clay acorn, and some of the leaves in Shady Lane. So let's get started. And don't worry if it's not too dark. You can, you know, colour it in with your markers later on if you wish. I'm just going to go again with my acorn. There we are. That's looking very nice. And Shady Lane. Okay, and then I'm going to put Bijou on first. I've done some masks. I've done a mask for over. And because we know that Gus is going to sit here at the side and that Bijou is just going to be sat in front of Gus. So let's pop that on there. And I'm going to do this with pinecone because they are little brown owls. He's so cute, isn't he? So very cute. Then I'm going to cover him with a mask so that I can put Gus behind. Yes, it would be perfect for a Father's Day card as well, this. There we are. Excuse me. Oh dear. There we are. Then we'll get Gus. And it's going to look like his arms around Bijou. Like that. So when I lift that, yes, that's fine. I'm Just need to press down on this little bit here, because even though it's thin masking paper, you know, even that, it can leave a bit of a halo, so just be aware of that, to really press down, and you've got it. Just a bit up there on just a bit more on these feathers. That's good. One side. Hope you're all keeping warm. We've got a snowstorm that's due to come to us tonight, and so we're bunkering down, as they say, and await the storm. I'm just going to pop that over there for now, because that's just one I stamped, a mask I did on card. But I want to get my my mask here. And I'm going to do sort of a pinky blue sky behind. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of salty ocean. Get my blue. Distress Oxide, salty ocean. And I'm just going to go up like that. It's a lovely blue, that salty ocean. And then I've got my quiche flamingo. And I'm just going to add a little bit of pink. A little bit of pink in that sky. Like that. Make sure I've got that there. Got to be careful you don't leave these. Can you see the white mark now that's left behind there? I get my blue. And my pink. Make sure that's straight on it there. Blend that in. See there, behind there? People have asked where I get my mask from. I got it from Inkalicious. A landscape mask. And I've got a Lavinia stencil here that's called Featherleaf, and I want to do that at the bottom here, just to add just a little bit of interest at the bottom here in green. And all I'm going to use is bundle sage. Put my brush away. Get my green one. It just gives us a nice bit of interest at the bottom. see that? It's nice, isn't it? A little bit there. And up at the top. Like that. That's lovely, isn't it? Don't know where that pink's come from. But I'll soon sort that. Because it's only distress oxide. So just have plenty of water on it, like that. Get some kitchen roll. And dab that off, like that. There we are. And let's take this mask off Bijou. And there he is. And I just want to go along here with the a little bit of green. So I'm just going to get my finger daubers. This is a set I got from Stamps by Me. And just go along this edge here. Sorry, my husband just came in. Bless him, asking if I want a cup of tea. He's a gem. He really is. Okay. So that's given that a sort of a lovely edge, hasn't it? And I'm just going to put a couple of trees up in the background here. You know, really to fill this lovely image up. So I'm going to use my lovely small pines. I did have my tall red, is it red pine? Red pine large, but I just felt that might be a bit too big. Anyway, these are my favourite trees at the moment. I really am loving them. And that's a lovely tall one there. I'm going to use my Shady Lane. Just at the back there, second generation, like that, and then just further down, just the tip of one there. Just nice little trees in the background, and it just fills that little space there. Take that out. And I just want to get my green brush again and just go along the sides here, like that. And my blue. edge there. Just wipe my glass mat. That's looking lovely, isn't it? So we'll colour our lovely owls in. I'm going to use my alcohol markers. Just going to dot along here like that. Dot around. I'll just get a piece of white paper under there, and then, you know, it's not reflective. Got to have the lights on at the moment because it's so dark. Such dark skies. I posted a card on the group that I'd done, if you're on the Lavinia group, that when I came back from my shopping, as I looked over to one side, the sun was shining, but as I looked over the fields to the other side, it was pitch black. You could see there was a storm coming, and it was really dark and awful. But there was a rainbow within it. I just stood there looking at it. I thought, well, that's a sign, isn't it? That no matter how dark things get, there can always be a rainbow out there, a bit of light at the end of it. I'll show you that card in a minute, just in case you're not on the group. And I'm just going to go along this branch now with this lighter brown. Then I'll go along with the darker one. Get the brush end of it, and I'm just going to dot in some of the spaces where I've left it a little bit white, but they're nice for reflection, to show where, you know, the light is shining on the feathers. So like I say, you can have this as a Mother's Day, you can have it as a girl, for a girl or a boy, or for Father's Day. And new baby. Even for Christmas, baby's first Christmas. And then a darker one. I'm just feathering down with it. that just gives you your shading. Of course, Bijou is only just getting his new feathers, isn't he? But the masking technique works really well to mask off an area so you can put something behind, just to give you dimension. This is called linen, so I'm just going to check on the colours for this, which is nice for these feathers. This is cream. Sort of got a bit of a pink look to it, hasn't it? Try this one. This is eggshell. Just go through your colours, find the one you want. But I like that the white shows through and it sort of brings it out of the feathers, doesn't it? I want that really dark brown now. And define this branch. Just keep at it until you're happy with it. Like that. Make sure that goes off the end and then they're not in mid-air. It's a branch off a tree. It's lovely. On the little leaves, I'm just going to add a little bit of white just to highlight them, and then they're not flat. Like that. Same on the branches, just to give some highlights. And around the eyes. I'm going to get that dark brown again. Is it that one? And I'm just going to do the eyes so they're quite brown. I'm not doing the black, doing black. Make it a little bit too stark. But that has just brought the eyes out. Shade up these feathers. That's been good fun, hasn't it? And I'm going to get my stamping platform now. And I want to see if my Mother's Day stamp will fit in there nicely. It's an old one I have, so you know, whatever you've got in your stash. Mine's an old stamp from Stamps by Me that I have, and they all come in handy, don't they? That has fit in perfectly. Lovely. Just want to get my landscape back again. Wrong way around. There we are. Taking that up to there. I'm going to get my Shady Lane. And I just want to brush up some grass. Like that. Just to give the landscape a bit of interest. Like that. That's just defined it, hasn't it? Okay. Now I've got an 8x8 card. Making sure my fingers are not too inky, which they are. I'll just get my sorry, that was my scissors dropping on the floor. Too much rubbish on here. So I've got an 8x8 card. I've got some pink glitter card, and that can go on top. So like I say, you can decide whether you want it in pink or blue. But you know, that's turned out as a lovely Mother's Day card, hasn't it? I haven't stamped inside my card yet, so that's not finished. Put it on some black so that you can see it better. How pretty is that? Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, and it's given you a little bit of inspiration. And thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.